Hi and happy Sunday. So I hope you guys are doing well. Well, I have actually a couple of things here to address today. So forgive my doggies. Obviously they hear something outside. So what I wanted to say is that we have in Hawaii a really bad situation, and I think you guys know all that, but it's for me in a totally different way, because we as psychics, we feel the energy completely differently, and it's affecting really very much Mother Earth. And due to the fact that the volcanoes are getting active, there is many other issues coming with it. So I want to only to tell you that we had over 100 earthquakes today. Yeah, there are many of them in Hawaii, but they were also in Alaska. And I would like to tell you, and I have to use right now my other phone here so that I can give you the right information. So I mean, the most of them were here in the US. There were a couple of them outside from the US, but we have actually in okay, let me get this here together. Hold on one second, please, because I really want to give you here an update. So California had a couple of them. And then, of course, Hawaii, it's going on and going on. But also Turkey had major ones. El Salvador, Alaska, Louisiana. Yeah, and it goes on and on. Alaska, Kodiak, Yellowstone, Montana. So we getting, I mean, they have continuously little small tiny ones, but also, you know, Yellowstone is always a concern because that one is actually overdue for over 800 years. So we all as psychics have a little bit our concern about all that. Then the Pacific, which had a 5.1, which is very high too. And then it goes between California, Alaska, and like I said, Hawaii in the first place, but it's going and going and going. So it's really a concern from all of us, you know, where we're saying, oh my God, Mother Earth is obviously now really mad. And I can understand that because we have also all the other things going on, which is the planetary effect on all that. And we have Uranus in Taurus, which will be happening on May 15. Then Uranus goes retrograde on August 7 in 2018. Then we have Uranus goes back into Aries on November the 6th this year. Uranus turns direct on January 6th in 2019. And then Uranus re-enters Taurus on March 6, 2019. So that means for us that we will be getting very sensitive. We recognizing more things, not only as a psychic, this is in general for everybody, where you feel more situations more intense, or where you recognize that your reactions are changing. So all these planetaries, we have many which are going in retrograde. We have Pluto, which is going in there, you know, and there's many others. So I'm trying to keep you always a little bit updated, but don't think that something is wrong with you. So that is the first thing which I wanted to say, because we feel completely, I call that under the cosmic weather, because it's affecting our system. Some people getting more intense. There is more anger, the aggressions. There is so many things individually, you know, how the body is trying to deal with all that. So don't mind my doodles, he's out of whack today. So, but the thing on it is that I feel very strongly that we are under the gun a little bit, and this is really due to Mother Earth. It's due to nothing else. So yes, like I said, the universe, the planets are giving us the and then it goes here on Mother Earth. And then we had also a space storm, and that is also affecting Mother Earth. It was, they call it minor. We said no, it's not, because that was also an effect on Mother Earth, which also could cause actually more and more earthquakes. So we are on that. So I have a close eye on that, as all my beloved co-workers too, meaning of our psychic grow. So we are on it, and I'm trying to update you as we go. But be aware of it. Don't think you are sick or something is very wrong with you. No, it's a combination out of many things, and it's affecting all of us. Okay, so before you think, oh my God, am I, no, absolutely not. It's getting very intense. The energy is changing continuously, which will give you also physically more headaches, or where people, saying, well, I'm getting dizzy. Yeah, that is also a side effect of that. But of course, if you have other symptoms like colds and whatever, you have to see a doctor. So please don't underestimate that. But it's also, where we feel off. And this is what I have for a good week now, where I'm feeling completely out of my tracks, off, and not stressed. It's only off. And it's weird because then I see things and I'm like, whoa, what's going on with that? So I pay close attention to everything, what's going on around me, and I will keep you in the loop. So that's only a little bit info up front. And so now let's go to the reading, which is from tomorrow on to next Sunday. So, and now you're asking me for the date. That's great. So we have tomorrow the 7th, and then we go to Sunday. So, but with that said, I was asking the angels, of course, what card we have to use, and I have actually a couple card decks to go with, and I'm not mentioning them anymore because you guys know I use that, what angels or the universe is trying to show me. So the first deck which we use here, that's the major one. This is the Angel Tarot deck from Doreen Virtue. So, and I was praying over the cards, and you see, I don't know, I start mixing them so everybody can see me doing this. And I think that's a little bit hard to do it in a pie like this, but I'm trying to show you that I'm not doing weirdo things here. So I'm not really good with mixing, to be honest, because I do, that sometimes very differently than most card readers or card players. So this is not for me card playing. This is connecting with the angels in the universe. So forgive me when that needs a moment, but I'm waiting always for the angel signs. You know how that works. So, and then let us see what they have to say. There we go. So that is for tomorrow, Monday. Ooh, okay, Tuesday. This is how that works. So I'm going really with the energy from the universe and the angels. So now I have my Miss Nala here. She says hello. And here's the next one we're just looking at. So we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. For Thursday, I have 2 cards. Wow, they are flying. So that is 3 cards for Friday. Oh my, that will be a longer reading, but obviously they have a lot to say. You know how that goes. Saturday, and here's Sunday. Well, that was quick. Saturday, Sunday. Okay, so I put this deck on the side. So we pulled one of the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards. So let's see what they have to say. There you go. There it is. So one of those. And then we have the Gaia cards, as you know. So forgive me, that will be a little bit longer, but you want a correct reading, and I'm really using the energies from the angels, from the universe, whatever they have to say. Obviously, they have a lot to say. So therefore, you can go over things if you don't like it or you feel it's not resonating with you. But I go always by it, what they want me to do. Even the mixing sometimes needs longer. But like I said, I want to be absolutely, certain that everything is in place for you guys. And this is not for specific people here. That is for everybody. But still, Mother Earth, there we go. So it came up. So that is the Gaia card. And we have the Wisdom House of the Night. So very interesting how really Mother Earth has obviously a lot to tell us. And I feel her. I really do. So like I said, if you feel it's not resonating with you, then please go over it or, you know, click out of it. That's up to how everybody feels about the cards or the reading. There you go. That came out. So that's that. And the last card is actually the Angel Crystal card. So, and when it comes to gemstones, I wanted to tell you too, if you are a fan of gemstones as I am, and I have a lot of jewelry which has tons of gemstones, be careful. Gemstones are right now absolutely overloaded. And a good friend of mine, she is actually not a psychic, but she has a major mark on her hand right now, and she's very earthy. And when it comes, so means connection to Mother Earth. And so she feels obviously all the volcanoes because she has in her hand like a bubble, and that comes and goes, and it's clearly that Mother Earth is trying to tell her, hey, listen, I'm active and don't underestimate me. So if you have a mark and it's getting worse, or you're dealing with gemstones, be careful, okay, because they're really intense. So she has the mark not due to the gemstones, but I said to her, don't touch them too much because, you know, you make your hand worse. So I give this out to everybody here. So also anxiety levels getting up too. And maybe you do things which you normally don't do, where you are questioning yourself, where the hell is this coming from? It's all about this energy, what we are dealing with. Okay, so here's Monday. So Monday is Queen of Water. It's a beautiful card. I love that card. It's so nice. And it's actually said tender-hearted, empathetic, patient, loving. And it says relationships develop to a new level. Trust your intuition, care for yourself and others. Yes, that's what we have to do, because actually, you know, relationships are going into a new level. Definitely, because I see, you know, how people start actually changing into their relationship, where it's like, how would you say that, guys? Okay, where you have a wake-up call, where you're saying to yourself, whoa, that's my borderline, and that's it. And sometimes it's necessary to set boundaries, borderlines, where then it comes actually, well, yeah, okay, we have both to work on things and it's working out very nice. But also it comes, that is the opposite side of this card, where actually it's saying, you know what, you are done. Because you did it before, you were trying and trying, and it has to come to an end. That's not only in relationships, and I thought we had this pattern, you know, last week too. It's really relationships are on the verge or the opposite side. So keep this a little bit in mind. If you're in a relationship where you feel uncomfortable with, or you're feeling used, get out of it. Makes no sense to hold on to it. This year, it's all about the changes, as I repeat myself in every reading, okay? So, but this is actually, on the other hand, trust your intuition, of course, because, you know, when we are listening to our belly, then we know what's going on. And so therefore, keep a close eye on your belly. What's doing? Do I have a good resonation or a bad one? What's going on with my belly? The belly is never wrong. That is where your intuition is sitting. And also care for yourself. Yes, you have to. And care for others. But when it comes to others, only if they allow you to care for them. Otherwise, step away from it, because it makes no sense to help or try to care for somebody which don't want your help. Okay, so that's actually a cool card for Monday. So then we have the Eight of Fire. So that is for Tuesday, and I mean, that's a beautiful card, but it's a fire card, you can tell, and it due to the colors. And it says events moving at a fast pace. Delays are over, many things happening at once. So that is also when you are working, or when you have a business, you know, in the offices. Everything goes quicker as we think it is, which comes due to the energies. And this is the Eight of Fire. So we are under fire energy. Otherwise, we would have not volcanoes going, right? So definitely we are under that. And this is the proof of it, because the fire cards are always about, you know, bam, we are exploding quickly, and we have to watch ourselves a little bit because everything goes fast. It goes like bam, 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 instead where we were before on a slower pace. Everything went well. It's only it was slower. This is changing now, but this is what I said in my whole year reading, where I said, it goes bam, very quick. Everything is going on the quicker part because the universe is taking 50%, and we can be, working on the other 50%, but that makes it a lot faster. Makes sense? Because when they start with 50%, hallelujah, then it goes, believe me. And many things are happening at once. Absolutely. That means also if you applied for a new job, or you're waiting for news, guess what? That comes very quickly. So I think you will have very good news, or maybe you are still in the same company, you applied for a different job in the company. That will happen very quickly too. So keep this in mind. This is a very positive card, as also for business where you thought, I have no customers. Oh my God, what am I doing? It's so freaking slow. It will change very, very quickly. Doesn't matter which business you have. Okay, so keep this in mind too. All right. So, oh wait, now I hear one of the angels saying, it's also, thank you guys, what they're saying is if you are waiting to buy a house or a car or something like that, and you were waiting for a long time maybe to be approved or whatever, that's also bam, here it is. It goes very quickly. So many will maybe see by the end of the month, due to the quick lane right now, that you may be getting quicker approved if you think you are. Okay, so keep this in mind. So changes are going quickly. So it's nice to have the angels which are talking, right? So now we have Wednesday. And for Wednesday, whoa, we're getting into the fire mode here. So that is the Ace of Fire. And you can see that is a beautiful angel here. And actually it's saying an exciting new opportunity. Here we go. Career advancement, change your life now. So that fits perfectly to the other fire card before. As I said, when it comes to career change, jobs, buying something, or you want something, manifest that, because it's going click, 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 done. So that is only actually the second card towards it, which I think it's very interesting. And change your life now. And we have to try still to be very open-minded with Mother Earth, with the energies, because these energies are trying to help us to move on with our life. And that's why these fire energies, which is also Leo, Aries, so these are fire signs, and that goes really for these particular zodiac signs. It goes very, very quickly. So everybody who is into a fire sign, be aware of it. For you, everything goes quicker as you think it will. But also, I hear only from one of the angels that's very cute, says, but you forgot Pisces. That's cute, because Pisces is not a fire sign, it's a water sign. But anywho, where they are actually saying, okay, but they have a lot going on, and they are so under the gun right now with the energies, but it's positive. So if you are Pisces, for you the fire cards are very important, because when you are waiting for something and they're coming continuously back, tell them it will go like this. So whatever you manifest, by the end of the month you see some major things rolling on, but it will start this following week here, so the upcoming week better. Okay, so keep this in mind. Hey, we are positive here, right? Absolutely, I like this. So now I have two cards. What are two cards? Yes, two cards for Thursday. And so the first which fell out was the Five of Water. So if you're a water sign, keep a close attention to that, because it's that things not turning out the way you hoped. Not seeing the positive in a situation, crying over spilled milk. So what that means actually is, sometimes we send things out in the universe is trying to tell us, no, absolutely not happening. I don't know what that is here. I'm sorry, it was a piece of my lip here. So no, but what that means actually is here, you know, that maybe you wanted something very bad and it didn't work out. But if it's not working out, guess what, it's for a reason, and we have to have an acceptance of that, because something better is knocking on the door. Remember the fire cards, okay? So even if you're a water sign, don't think everything is over. It's only that they are trying maybe to test you a little bit about your patience, and because you are maybe not in a positive way right now. Could be like it didn't work out with a boyfriend and you thought it would be, you know, things like that, and where you thought, yeah, working nicely, and then no, not happening. But sometimes the universe is stepping in to protect us, or where they really see the real nature of somebody and saying, you know what, nope, we're stepping away from that. So, you know, keep this in mind. Or maybe you were wishing for it so badly and now you're holding on to it and it's not for you. So keep an eye on that. You know, if this is in a relationship, that could be a regular friendship, you know, even between girls, it's like, what the hell is wrong with you? You know, stuff like that. But keep this in mind. So the water signs under you, like Aquarius, Pisces, watch this a little bit, okay? Because don't get overboard. Don't flip shit. Be patient. It's a test, all right? Because we have otherwise all the fire signs, and that is pretty good. And now we have the Ten of Air, where we have the beautiful unicorns. I hope you can see those, the horses and the unicorns. So actually this card is saying the end of a difficult situation, embrace the change. That fits perfectly to the other water card, right? And expect things to get better now, recovering from an addiction. So addiction is not only drugs. Addiction is also when you are, you know, drinking too much, or, you know, when you think you have to buy continuously things. So try to work on that, because, you know, you're a good soul, and what this card is saying is you don't need this. We are protected, and why would you have an addiction? It's not needed in this world anymore. So, and I feel in the same way, and everything is moving. Horses is always the movement, you know. It's like Ganesha, because he is always clearing out the path, and this is the same thing with the horses. They are cleaning the path so that you can move easily. So keep this in mind, okay? So, but this is really the end of a difficult time. So that is really a cool thing. I love these cards so far. And then we have, where was I? Thursday, Friday. So Friday, so now bear with me. It's 3 cards, and I'm taking the first one out. And it's another fire card. Now look at this. So that is the 10 of fire. I hope you can see that here. So, and that looks to me like wings. Absolutely, like a little, yeah, it's a dragon. Now look, it's a little dragon, and he has flowers on his head. It's cute. I like this. And it says, too much work, accept help from others. Life is out of balance. Stress-related health concerns. Whoa. That's deep. So what they are saying is here, actually, with all that, what we were maybe trying to accomplish, instead of letting the universe do the 50%, maybe some of us going overboard, you know, instead of saying, whoa, the universe has my back and I have only to do 50%. And here you think, oh, hell no, I'm working my butt off, maybe 12 hours a day, 15 hours a day, and so on. And instead of maybe saying, hey guys, help me, can we do this in a team oriented work base, you know? And yeah, and I think that makes you out of balance too. It's stressing you out. Could be also a family member which is stressing you out. You know, that's what I have right now. So, and stress-related health concerns. Yep, when we are under stress, we get stomach issues maybe, or we get headaches, migraine attacks, you know. But we are doing this to ourselves. And stress sometimes is not needed. what we have to do is step away from the situation, look at it, and then go back on it, but not in a level where you cannot deal with yourself anymore or with others, because stress, and it's not helping you, it's not helping the person where you are, maybe, or the work situation or a person, doesn't matter, but it keeps you out of balance. As more we stress, the worse the situation gets. So try to step away, take a breather, do a meditation, and see it from a different angle. Not easy, I'm aware of that, because I have a very stressy situation right now too. So try to step away and take a breather and like, well, wait a minute. Okay? That's really important to do. So that's the reminder. But I think it's very interesting that we have all these fire cards. Nice. That is the other water card. So, and that's actually cute because we have a little mermaid here. So it's the 6 of water, or 6 of cups. You can say that too. And it says memories from your history or childhood. Issues regarding children romanticizing the past. Well, that's deep too. Where they actually saying, memories from the past are coming up from the history of your childhood. And that could be because you think you have to work on something, or, something is bothering you out of the past. Try to let this go, because past is past. It doesn't matter what was happened. We are blocking ourselves when we are holding on to the past. And it's also issues regarding children. So it could be your daughter. It doesn't matter if they are adults, or your son. It is what it is. Or grandchildren, you are concerned about it. Basket was blah. I cannot talk today. So, but guess what? The thing on it is, when we have children, we do our very best, absolutely. But sometimes, they are going still out of whack. They maybe need us. And so we have to be there for them. But also, don't overdo it, because in the end they do anyhow what they want when they are over 21. So when it comes to younger children, of course they need the guidance, and then you are maybe right. But try to balance this also out, because don't forget, everybody is under this energy. It doesn't matter, from the baby to the grandma, everybody is under this attack. And it is really, we cannot sit down and can say, oh, everything was fine in the past and blah. No, that's also not right. We have to come to terms with what was happening in the past. It's fine and dandy. We cannot change this anymore. It's over. It's done. And if there is a reminder note out of the past, then we have to work on it. But try to dismiss it, because don't hold on to it. It's old energy. It's not needed. It doesn't matter how bad it was. And I had situations like this in the past too, but I'm like, no, I live in the here and now. I cannot change what was happened there. I cannot change the situation anymore. So neither can the other person. So it's done. It's over. And I'm dismissing that. So how I do that is actually where I say, okay, the thought comes, and I said delete. Use a different word, whatever works for you, but let it go. Okay. But it's very interesting. It's a very interesting water card. So where we have all fire cards here, and the number 3 for Friday is the Empress. And oh, cool, that's Archangel Gabriel. So she is a beautiful angel, as we know, you can see. And it's like lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. Absolutely. Thank you, Archangel Gabriel. It is, when we work on ourselves, that is this card, as also, with the other cards, too much work, too much stress, where they're saying, hello, you have everything. So Archangel Gabriel is very particular about it, where she is saying here, hey, you have an abundance. Be grateful. Thank the Lord for the universe. Whatever your religions are, say thank you, because others maybe have nothing. Give birth to your dreams. Hey, if you have a dream for your own store, or for a project, or for a new house, whatever it is, give birth to it. Manifest, work with it, and picture yourself in this house, or whatever it's working for you. Okay, and then also nurture yourself and others. So that means not nurturing with food. So now I like to bring a cake to work or so, absolutely not. Nurture yourself means take care of yourself. If you need a timeout, then take a timeout. Go for a pity or a money or whatever you like, have fun, nourish yourself, relax, recover, sit down, read a good book, whatever makes you happy. Very important to do so. And this is from the Archangel Gabriel. So that is loud and clear here on the table too. And like I said, we have to deal with a lot of energy, so try to relax. Make sense? There you go. So then let us see what we have for Saturday. So Saturday is the Knight of Earth. Oh, now we have a Earth card. Ooh. So, and the Knight of Earth here, it says loyal, dedicated, honorable, and kind. Time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments, a guardian angel. That is very sweet because that means time to buckle down. It's what I said before, as Archangel Gabriel said. Guess what? Relax, step a little bit back and let other people do other things for you or so in the work location. But otherwise, try really to buckle down, relax, read a good book, step away from trouble, from stress, take a breather. Even the weather is not cool. I know we cannot do much outside. Some people still go in the yard and doing something. Not me, but I read a book or I'm trying to watch a nice show or something like that. And honor your commitments. So that means if you promise somebody, have a commitment with it, or you promise them to help, then go for it. It's a commitment. And that's cool. And it's maybe not even, facing you much. It's maybe helping food shopping for your grandmother or the mom or whatever. Small things are doing this too. But it's a message from a guardian angel. And that is so cute. I think the guardians are all really protecting us. They are around us. And that comes straight after Archangel Gabriel. How cool is that? I love that. And then we have for Sunday, oh my God, here's the next Archangel. Unbelievable. So that is your release, and that is Archangel Azrael. And he is a beautiful angel, as you can tell. So, and he's saying the end of a phase or situation, spiritual transformation, time to move on. So that is another move on card. So that means out of relationships, if you don't feel like it anymore, if you think it's not working for you, then we have to let this go. Don't hold on to a situation where you don't feel good with. Listen to your intuition. Remember the belly thing? That's really what you have to do. But it's time to move on. And this is in general. So we all are moving quickly, as you can tell. And what I love is that we have, the two archangels and the guardian angels. So that's very super to have that actually as a message. And I cannot talk today. I'm so sorry. Forgive me. But, it is really wonderful to have these energies, especially with Archangel Gabriel, because she's also in business or when you do a project. So if you do something like maybe a web page or quilting or whatever you do, or painting, call on Archangel Gabriel, because she is a wonderful angel and she's helping with that, as also to succeed with it. So it's wonderful. So I love these cards so far, and I hope you too. It's nice messages for the week. And so we start out now with the Goddess Guidance Oracle card. Oh, that's cool. And it's Irene, and that is peace. That's all what we need, people. Peace on earth, right? Now, it's not Christmas. Has nothing to do with it. There's no need to worry, as everything is working out beautifully. So that is for you guys where you have maybe a situation, you struggle with it, you don't know what the outcome will be. So Irene is telling you, you will have peace inside. There's nothing to worry about it. All is good, and as everything is working out. So nothing to worry about it. So don't stress yourself. So, and this is Mother Gaia. And Gaia is giving us loss. That's not really my favorite card, to be honest, because well, now I'll drop it down. It says grief, sadness, resurrection. So it's really about, loss means loss. And I think we had this last week too, the loss, the grief. And I had to learn last week too, there were many, many people which died. And that is worldwide, because I had many from Germany actors in the first place, but also a couple old friends of mine. And and here it's the same thing, where people left and right, I hear this from my friends here, and it's really like, oh my God, what's going on? Well, I think for some of them, it's time to go. It's done. But also the loss is when you break up with somebody, or things you have to let go of somebody, as we had here before, like divorce or separation, friendships are done. That is also a grief, a sadness, because you know that person forever, and then it's like, I cannot take this anymore, it's done, it's over. So that of course is a loss too. But I feel very, very strongly when it comes from Gaia, I think that has a lot to do also with the volcanoes. But in general, many people are leaving this planet right now for whatever reason, and it's really in all age groups. Because I saw on Facebook too from a couple of my friends where they wrote, oh my God, my niece left Mother Earth. She was only 28 and had cancer, and so on and so on. It's so sad to see that, but it's like I said, it's all age group. So if I hear, about a loss, and that is also, and I need to say that, also with animals. There is a lot of them, but they have high ages. They are between 13 and 18 years old. They had a wonderful life, but they are leaving too. And it's also in the wild animal world where, many get found and they are gone, and they had a natural death. So there's nothing, shootings or so. No, they died natural ways, but still, it's like, sometimes I say it's like God or the universe is right now cleaning house. That's how it feels like it. And that makes me sad too. I mean, it's maybe a little bit weird to say it in this way as I did, but this is how it feels like. It's like, hey, what are you doing up there? You clean your house, or why do you would like to have the people back? But it is what it is. We cannot question the universe, God, whatever you will call it, the higher power, the creator. So that's his decision in the first place. But this is really, when it comes to this card, for me, is this really goodbye. That is, maybe in Hawaii or due to other scenarios, they're like weather related, who knows. But this is really which is going on, a lot loss. So we have to keep this in mind. And then we have, that was the Gaia card, and that is the Wisdom House of the Night. And oh my God, look at this, the cycles. It's the cycle of life. We have to let go. We welcome new babies. So it's going on and on and on. But this is cycles where we have to live with. The cycles are, where we say our body is changing all 7 years. And the energies right now, they're changing. It's a cycle. All what wasn't here, as I told you before with the planets example wise, there's situations where we had not these planetary combinations for thousands of years, 800 years, whatever. So it is a long, long period of time, and now we are back into the cycles. So, and that has also a major effect on us, on our body, on our whole being. So keep this in mind. So there is cycles, but this is also perfectly to the loss, because one goes, somebody new comes. So that is the cycle or the circle of life. Okay, so, but it's not a bad card at all, not at all. And then we have here, oh, that's cute. It's a fire card for me too, because it has all these fiery cards. So that is our gemstone card, and the angel gemstone card, and that is actually saying stress reduction. Holy moly, right? And it's a watermelon tourmaline, and it says de-stress your mind, body, and schedule as you need to rest recharge, and revive. Oh my God, that is exactly what I said before. Let the stress go. So obviously we have, if we put this a little bit together, we have a stress week in front of us due to the energies. Maybe there's other stuff going on which we don't know yet. So, but it will be obviously a little bit stressful. So whenever you have time, as this card is saying, rest, recharge, revive, relax. That's what you have to do. Have a good glass of wine tonight or so, and keep yourself out of trouble. Watch a TV show or a movie and try to relax. That's where the weekend's actually for, right? So, but I think that was a really good reading, and I hope you liked it too. I think we have really good options here for this week, and maybe it's inspiring you to apply for a new job, to move on with your life. And as long as I can help with it, I will do, because I love these energies from the cards, and they're helping always a big deal. I hope they're resonating with you. They do with me, but I'm clearing completely my mind. This is not my energy, because I'm asking always for the people out there, and that is where the angels are coming in. And I love that, and I love that we had 2 archangels. So it's for me, was that a very nice reading for the next week. But don't forget to take care of yourself. Okay, so with that said, I hope you have a wonderful, blessed week. Namaste, and I see you next Sunday. Bye.